Great morning. It is Wednesday, April 3rd. And let's see what we have here. Grab the cards. So we can see what is the universe going to tell us today. What direction is it pointing in? I was asked today, so while I'm shuffling these, shuffle ruffle, somebody asked me today, they say, oh, you look like you're losing weight. What is the diet? What are you on? What are you doing? Okay. Well, it's very simple. It's called a modified carnivore. So the only thing you eat on it is meat, any kind of meat that you want. Fish, chicken, beef, sheep, it doesn't matter. Pork, any meat. Eggs and dairy. That's it. Meat, eggs, dairy. The more butter, good fats you have. Now, good fats are like butter or beef tallow, those type of fats. Best to eat, of course, the grass-fed, organic. If you have a place close by that does their own humane grass-fed beef and pasture chickens, those are always best. So it's so simplified. I know when I was on the regular keto diet, I had trouble with it because you do eat some carbs, and any carbs for me, I start having that craving for carbs. And I was having to have chocolate every day on it. You know, I would just, was very difficult to maintain. This, after you get after the first week or 2 weeks, where you're just going, meat? How am I going to do this? Once you get over that hump, it's really simple. And I tell you, grocery shopping is a breeze. You go in, you hit the meat counter, you hit the dairy and cheese section, and that's it. You're done. You're in there 5-10 minutes versus what it used to be like an hour shopping for groceries. And actually, my grocery bill has gone down. Even with buying all the really good meats, and I buy the really good eggs, the ones that are, instead of $2 something a dozen, they're $5-6 a dozen because you're getting the pasture chickens rather than ones that are in cages, etc. And you can really see a difference in their eggs. The pasture chickens, when you get their eggs, usually the eggs are brown, and you open them up and the yolk is very dark orange. So very good, has a lot of nutrients in it. And then on this diet, I don't have to do the all the supplements and things like I was doing before. I'm basically not going to be doing the vitamins and things because you get much better. Mine was the anemia. I'm coming back. I had very, very severe anemia. So I'm coming back from the anemia. And on this, you eat a lot of the organ meats, especially liver. Now make sure you get your liver from like grass-fed or pasture chickens that are organic, better. So, lately I've been having a lot of chopped liver pate, which they put extra, they put egg in it, they put extra fats in it. So for this diet, it's great. I happen to like liver. If you're not a liver eater, you would be going, ugh. But I happen to like the liver. And it is really, I'm noticing a shift, thank God, in my energy level. It is getting better, okay? And then I'm doing a lot of the bone broth. What I'll do is I'll buy like the chicken bone broth, which, you know, when you get it at the store, the organic chicken bone broth, it's got no flavor. You go home and you go to have it and you're like, it's got no flavor. Well, I take the chicken thigh, one that's deboned and doesn't have the skin on it, and I'll cook the chicken thighs in the bone broth, and then it has a nice flavor to it. So you're having basically your chicken soup, but when I say chicken soup, I mean chicken soup. You're having nothing else in it. Chicken and bone broth. But very healthy. It's got all the collagens and things in it as well, which are great for you. I'm taking hyaluronic acid, which is really good for your lubricant for your joints. If you have joint pain, it's an aid for your joints. And also, again, I'm taking the collagen and the glucosamine chondroitin. They work together. So those are the things that I'm taking, as well as bone broth, as well as all the meats and the egg and a lot of butter. I do a lot of butter. I'll buy either like Kerrygold, the Irish butter. I always make sure I have a really good butter. I'll put some butter in my coffee. Okay, you want to add more fats and things to your diet as well, which also helps with your skin and your hair and all of that. So, yeah, once I got over the hump, I've been on this now for a month, 1 month in. And again, once I got over that first hump, and then you get the toxins out of your system, and you know, that's the worst part. When you've had a lot of carbs and you're getting like sugar withdrawal, you're just like, oh God, I wish I were dead for a few days. Once you get past that, then you're good to go. Okay. So, got the cards out. Let's see what the cards have today. But thank you for asking for that. And if anybody else goes on the carnivore modified, let me know. Let me know how it does for you. I like it because I'm good with like cottage cheese and Swiss cheese and, you know, cheeses and things as well. And it's so quick and easy to do a quick egg. And then if I want some flavoring, I'll put a little bit of lime juice and a little bit of the coconut amino acids on it instead of using soy sauce. I do not do well with wheat products and soy products, so I use the coconut amino acids instead of soy sauce to flavor things as well. Works really well, and so quick to do. So quick to do. So let's get to the cards of the morning. What we have here, let me look at it real quick. Okay, let's start here. We'll start with Innocence, a trusting nature, originality, spontaneity, open-heartedness, simplicity, and the unexpected. Now, this is kind of what happens with realization, too. One just becomes very spontaneous, in the moment. You're not looking to judge for something. You are, you know, again, innocent, open to things. Okay, trusting nature. You're just who and what you are, original nature. not having to wear some mask. You are what you are, and that's it. Take it or leave it. That's it, people. What you see is what you get. So again, innocence, so important on the journey. If you are going through transformation, okay, we're transforming in every moment in some direction. Everything is always in the process of birth, death, rebirth, birth, death, rebirth. All your cells in your body are going through transformation, birth, death, rebirth. You're like a microcosm, a macrocosm, okay, of the macrocosm. You're a microcosm of the macrocosm. Okay, it's like inside your body you have a whole universe that's going on. Okay, that's inside the universe, a universe in a universe in a universe, and then each cell has its own universe. It just keeps going, and expanding. So everything is in transformation. Next we have radiance, okay? Let your light shine. Be radiant from the inside out. Okay? Radiance. Sparkle. Be a sparkler. Okay? Enjoy that. Put that out there. Next we have protection. Okay? Now protection's an interesting one. Okay? One is always protected if they're not looking for fear. If they're not in fear, they're always protected. Okay? It's when one starts to having to protect themselves because you are in fear, that's when you pull all the negatives towards you. That which you fear is going to come upon you. Okay, that which you're trying to push away is going to be in your face. That's the way that works. Okay, now people that are out there, and I have to put a white light around me, I have to do the white light, what were you doing before you did the white light? You were quite fine. It's only after you started thinking, I need to put a white light, that you started having more problems. Okay? So, I always find that one a little humorous, People were fine as children. What white light were you putting around yourself as a child? Did you have any problem? Were you looking for the evil, dark things? No. Only as you grew up and your mind started getting in these boxes and defining this, defining that, thinking, I need protection. Okay? So once you start getting into I need protection, you start building yourself a cage, you start building yourself your own jail. It may have velvet bars, but it's still a jail, a constriction within your own mind frame. So understand that you are always protected. That seed essence of being is simply that God energy, that singular is, that divine, unchanging is, that gives life to all life. So what does it need protection from? It's only the failed ego drama that thinks it needs protection to protect its story, to protect its drama. Okay? Don't touch my drama. Okay? I don't know why people are so invested in their soap opera that they want to protect it, but okay. All right. Last but not least, we have Douglas Fir, Earth Memory. Okay. And this is what's so wonderful. When you finally start on the path, one of the first things people usually do, I knew for me that was the way it was connecting to nature, especially trees. You learn a lot from trees, okay? So you go out and you connect to nature. It's been around a very long time and seen a lot of things. Okay? And so when you start connecting with nature, you start, internalizing some of that knowledge. It starts coming forward. And you begin to have an expanded vision, an expanded view of things. Okay, so let's go through it again. Protection. One needs protection against themselves is basically what they need protection from. Protection from your own mind spin of boxes that you want to create and sustain, okay? So protection. Radiance, let your light shine. Like it says, don't hide it under a bushel. Sit it out in view. Sparkle. Okay. Next we have innocence. Be trusting until you find out you can't be trusting with someone. Okay. Originality. Be your original self. You don't have to put on airs. You don't have to put on a mask. You're not going to please everyone. Oh, well. I live in an area where, very close to, not too far away is Mar-a-Lago. Does that tell you what's, the country club set? Where everybody looks down their nose at everyone. I don't give a rat's ass. Look down your nose. I'm happier than you'll ever be. Enjoy your yacht. Enjoy your, because these people are always in competition with each other. Oh, I've got the latest handbag. I've got to have the latest, I have an original. And they're never happy. These people are not happy. They're pretty miserable within themselves. Okay? So, don't put on that plastic mask. I don't care how many handbags you have. And I go up to the mall up here a lot of the times and walk around and stuff. And they have, like the big things like Gucci and all the big name stores, which I could never afford to shop at. It's never happening in my world, and that's okay too. Because it's just another item. Okay, that's all. It comes, it goes, it's transient. Not a big deal. So people that want to get wrapped up in that drama, let them have it. Let them have their plastic nature. Okay? So, plastic is not very organic. They can have their clubs, their golf clubs, their drama. Good luck with that. Okay, transformation. Don't forget, everything is transforming in every second. And earth memory. Start making more connections with nature and just opening yourself to experience. If you start to slow down and become really open and aware, stay in the heart center rather than the mental drama here. If you stay in the heart center, you'll come to a point where you can see the leaves moving on the trees and you'll feel your heart moving, dancing with the leaves on the trees. And it's blissful. Okay? It's blissful. So, again, try to stay heart-centered. Understand that this is transforming journey. And be open to making some moves. Again, everything is open to change in every moment. If you don't like the direction you're going, change it. Pick a new direction. You have every right to do that. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. Thanks for tuning in, all the new viewers. Thank you, old viewers. Thank you for sticking with. If you enjoy this channel, when you watch a video, please put a like, okay? Put a thumbs up, and I guess what it does is it moves you up in ratings and more people will be able to view the channel. So if you like it, see that it gets shared. Okay, so thanks for tuning in, and I will see you online. If there's a subject you want to see read on, please put that information in the comments section so that I can read it, and hopefully I remember it and get to that reading for you. So thank you. Have a great day. I'll see you online. Oh, by the way, I'm almost ready to head down the road. I think by the end of this week, I have something supposed to be delivered Friday. When that comes, that's the end. I am ready. I have everything I need, and I am spending, every time I go out now, I take a load of something to put in the RV. So it's ready to go. Oh, mercy. Yeah. So I think I'll start taking the boys with me on short jaunts to get them used to it. But they like it. They like the RV. They say, we love the RV because when we're in the RV, we get to go for like 2, 3, 4 walks a day. We love it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Say, we like to go out for those walks, so we're happy to be in the RV. And besides that, Raj likes small spaces. He is not comfortable in large spaces. He's getting more and more withdrawn. Okay? So for him, being in the RV will be so easy. He doesn't have to navigate across open spaces where he's getting more and more fearful of those. So easier for him. Yeah, Mr. Raj. He's getting to be an old man, and he's getting a little dementia or whatever. Poor baby. So easier for him. Anyway, I'm going to leave this here. Have a great day, everyone.